that one.
One of the they're playing with a team and you see confidence. What's that look like?
Well, I think shooting the ball, pressure, not immediately picking it up, looking to get really hard, our pivots and being patient and waiting for things. Good job of that.
Maybe your best. She's last year. Such a good rebounder.
Well off the rim, but in hands on it, she's a strong, a lot of fight, she and when she's playing
tonight has been to back to there's some real when you look
outstanding opinion get to the rim. She's got some help point guard fella, and because Ella will shoot too hard, she'll drive. Because they can score opportunity.
Note as you can
is we're going to have to score a bunch, and then when I've got to be strong with the basketball, full court press. We got to play.
Coach, good luck.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Years ago, you screening. Can I get a little space here? Biologically, no. Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Food isn't just fuel to live, it's fuel to grow. My family relied on public assistance to help provide meals for us. These meals fueled my involvement in theater and the arts as a child, which fostered my love for acting. The Feeding America network of food banks helps millions of people put food on the table. When people are fed, futures are nourished. Join the movement to end hunger, and together we can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Visit feedingamerica.org/actnow.
In every Kentucky community, families are working hard, but struggling to access what should be basic essentials, housing and childcare. Not luxuries, not extras, essentials. The Kentucky Chamber is focused on improving access to housing and childcare at all ages and stages because Kentucky's families and businesses depend on it. When Kentuckians speak up, legislators listen. Go to OpportunityStartsHere.com and add your name because a stronger Kentucky starts with housing and childcare. OpportunityStartsHere.com.
Country Station 1039, The Moose.
Welcome back here to Bardstown. Really quick, your strategy, Stephen.
Well, I think you got to take care of Buckman. Hold her under her average. Know exactly where she's at on the floor all of the time. For us individually, I think we have to take really good care of the ball. We've had times where we've been plagued with turnovers, but there's been other times where we've done a really good job with that. And then looking out on the floor, I think we probably got a pretty good size advantage across the board. So I think that should turn out to be a lot of rebounds for us, and we can take advantage of that.
Play-by-play's next. Hometown Hangout Locker Room Show here on K105.
Did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Struggling with mortgage debt from COVID? Team Kentucky can help. If you restructured your home loan and deferred payments to the end of your mortgage, you may qualify for up to $60,000 in assistance to pay off that debt. Help is also available for other COVID-related hardships if you meet income guidelines. Apply today at www.protectmykyhome.org. This ad is sponsored by Kentucky Housing Corporation, the Kentucky Broadcasters Association, and this station.
You complete me. Together we're one. I never want to be without you. Together's more fun. Together we're one.
When I grow up, I want to be a ballerina.
Because dancing makes me happy. I get to entertain people, and nothing makes me feel more like me.
PI impacts millions of children's lives. Early and accurate diagnosis and treatment gives children like Olivia a chance to achieve their dreams.
It takes a great team to put on a show. It also takes a great team of caring people to keep a dream alive. And now my dreams are coming true.
For more information, visit our website at info4pi.org.
For each life moment, your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. Your kids may be eligible now, even if you've applied before. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Get started now at insurekidsnow.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health. Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Grayson County and Bardstown comes up next here on 103.9 The Moose.
First, for the visiting Lady Cougar.
Across Kentucky, treatment providers, state and local governments, and nonprofit organizations are working together to support your path.
There you go. High fives.
State and local governments and nonprofit organizations are working together to support your pathway to long-term recovery. Will walk alongside you and help you find your recovery journey. If you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, right now when you call. Also visit Find Help Now.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post 9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing
in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital.
Through our programs, community,
anything.
Project.
Take everything out.
Okay.
And new, but it feels
arch all the way over, kind of a half dome type. A lot of, yeah, nice place to.
If this was a, I bet a Friday night Bethlehem with Robley is rocking. Decent crowd, though, here on a Valentine's Day evening. If you're watching with us, you might say, is it really? No, everybody's on the side that we're sitting on here.
Yeah.
As there's probably only, maybe 10 people on the opposite side?
Not many at all.
But pretty full on this side as the opening tip is controlled by Bardstown. And they'll be working from right to left, and Ella Buckman will get an open three in the corner. Misses it short. Smith with a rebound for Grayson County. Get used to us calling the name Ella Buckman. We're going to be saying it quite a bit for Bardstown today as Torrance runs the baseline, goes up, layup too strong on the interior, and picked up on the floor by Kimberlyn Graves for Bardstown. Bardstown enters with a record of 15-7. They won last night against Tate's Creek here at home by about 30 points. Kimberlyn Graves misses the shot on the inside as Jordan Perkins gets the rebound for Grayson County. Lady Cougars last time out snapped their 4-game losing streak against Butler County. Big win, 57-52 against the Lady Bears in Morgantown. Smith up top for Grayson. On the cut, gives it to Bratcher on the block. Bratcher off the glass, uses it. Nice job by Smith to find Bratcher on the inside.
Ellie stepping up too, doing.
Foul on the floor going to be called here.
Perkins.
Her first. And the team's first. Bounce pass on the inside. They give it back up top now to Kimberlyn Graves. Kimberlyn Graves gets around Perkins, feeds it on the interior. Bounce pass back to the left side to Girdley. Girdley rolls it out to Buckman. Buckman on the drive, picked up by Bowman. Buckman weaves all the way through. Free throw line jumper, in and out. Torrance with a rebound for Grayson County.
Good rebounding here early on. Girls are doing a good job of getting going the other way.
2-0, Grayson leads Bardstown. 90 seconds into the game here from Bardstown High School. Valentine's afternoon. Bowman at the elbow, back to Bratcher. Ball fake for Bratcher, bounce pass back off to Torrance in the corner to Perkins. Fakes the pass on the inside, instead gives it back to Smith up top. Screen from Smith to Bowman. Bowman drives in, runner in the lane off the left side, left short, gets her own miss though, does Peyton Bowman.
There you go.
So dribble it back up top now to the left wing.
One of those games, Sam, where you're going to have to kind of create your own energy because it's kind of a lazy Saturday afternoon here.
Bowman up top. Bowman drives downhill down the right side, off the glass, too strong, but free throws coming for Peyton Bowman.
Kind of patient there. I don't know, just not a team that we're familiar with. Don't know their personnel nearly as well, and you kind of have to take a few minutes here to see how they're guarding you, how you're guarding them.
Bowman misses the first free throw. This year, Peyton from the free throw line, just about 77%.
It seems like Peyton started out really slow from the free throw line, but it's really picked that up.
Gets the second to drop in. Grayson leads Bardstown 3-0 with 5 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first quarter. This Bardstown squad has been in the region championship game each of the last 2 seasons. And in the 5th region, that's a pretty good accomplishment.
Yeah, you get some really good teams up this way. And
some good teams in here as well. In the corner, 3 by Kimberlyn Graves. Misses it. Gets her own offensive miss, though.
Yeah, you got to know where the shooter is and box them out.
Bounce pass into Buckman, in on Perkins. Buckman can't get the shot in. Off the hands of Smith on the rebound. And I think Smith was touching it as she was out of bounds. And Hannah wanted a jump ball. It was probably close, but I think it wasn't a jump ball because her foot was on the baseline.
Yeah.
3-0 Grayson County leads Bardstown, 5:17 left in the first quarter. Kimberlyn Graves on the left wing, handoff to Buckman. Buckman goes to the right side, now switches back to her left, spins all the way around and finds help top side to Pruitt. Pruitt in on Bratcher, gives it off. Jumper for Stone, can't get it. Torrance, really good job to box out and get the rebound. Bowman up the far side of the floor. Feeds it to Torrance. Torrance takes 2 dribbles down the lane. Good for Lucy Torrance. Timeout on the floor taken by Ashley Buckman as Grayson County leads 5-0 against Bardstown, but 4:48 left in the first quarter. This is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Measles cases are on the rise, but there's good news. The MMR vaccine is the safest way to protect yourself and your community from measles, mumps, and rubella. Measles isn't just a rash. It can lead to serious health issues like pneumonia and brain swelling, even in healthy kids. That's why doctors recommend 2 MMR doses for lifelong protection. And cost shouldn't be a barrier. Many vaccines are free, even without insurance. Call 855-598-2246 to find a provider near you. This message is paid for by Kentucky Voices for Health, the Kentucky Broadcasters Association, and this station.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, you need people like you and translate those skills.
And we've been able to capitalize on that, getting the ball out, doing a good job taking care of it, and getting some easy shots down on the inside. And that's boding well for the Lady Cougars right now.
Buckman's a great player.
She is.
There's just no other way to describe it. She's got college offers already as a sophomore from Illinois, Chicago, NKU, and WKU as well.
Yeah, a lot more to come for her, no doubt.
Yeah, nothing against those 3 schools. Obviously, 2 of them I have a big connection to. Obviously, Western, a proud alumnus here, but she's that's not her ceiling.
Yeah, and she's the type of player where she's used
Runner
to seeing.
Off the right side, rolls in for Ella Tatum, who came off the bench there to put it in. Bratcher comes up the near side of the floor, takes it right in. Trapped in the corner is Bratcher, and looking for help. Crosses it up top to Bowman, gets her feet in line. 3, good for Peyton Bowman, top side.
Ellie did a good job of bringing that up by herself here in transition, where you got to know where Buckman is as she takes a jumper.
Misses it. Buckman, cold start for her. As it's 8-2, Grayson leads. 3 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in this opening quarter. Bratcher drives downhill on the right side, spins around, bounce pass up top to Bowman. Bowman takes another one, and it back irons it, but Perkins gets the loose board for Grayson, gives it back now to Bowman on the left side. Smith into Torrance. Torrance lost her balance, almost made the shot though, and instead it's a defensive rebound for Walston for Bardstown. Down the right side, off balance, missed by Pruitt. Smith with another rebound for Grayson County. 8-2 Lady Cougars. 3:15 left in the first quarter. Stephen, we mentioned, Bardstown played last night. Grayson didn't. Does that matter?
Maybe this time of the year it might a little bit. You definitely want to be kind of at your best going into the district tournaments. It's kind of odd for us to have a Friday night off, but
Inside pass, Smith has it knocked away and taken away by Walston. Walston up the near side, nice feed on the inside, but Torrance comes out of nowhere to get the steal for Grayson County.
Do both teams, look a little bit sluggish, maybe you might say here early on.
And you mentioned it. These are the toughest games. The Saturday afternoon inside pass foul going to be called on the floor on Bardstown, but the call is going on Walston, her first, team second, but. You're creating your own energy. It's a Saturday afternoon. These 2 teams have not played since none of these girls were even alive. 2006 is the pass into Smith. Smith goes up, shot's no good, but she's fouled, and Steven, that's why they run that play, because if you don't make it, you can put it in. And Hannah, you mentioned the other night, has drastically improved her free throw percentage over the last 8 games. What do you think her free throw percentage is? I'll put you on the spot.
Last 8 games, probably pushing 80.
81%.
Yeah.
Makes that.
Yeah, it's something that we talked about a lot, and there for a while she was hovering down around 50, and, hey, that's something that you got to get better at, and I think looking at her stats, she was up to like 67%, something like that.
67.4 entering
Knocks
today.
down both of those.
So now she's about 68% there. And listen, I'm a firm believer as she makes both of those free throws. It's a 3 right side by Tatum. Good for Bardstown. Ella Tatum's got all 5 of Bardstown's points, and it's 10-5 with 2:15 left in the first quarter. I'm a firm believer that anybody can become a good free throw shooter.
Yep, everybody should be a good free throw shooter.
Kuiper up top to Bratcher. Bratcher feeds it into Smith. Smith gives it back up top to Bowman. 3 top side. It's short on the floor. Run down by Buckman for Bardstown.
Good open shot by Peyton right there.
I like what Ellie did there, too, is just ever so slightly stepped in front of Buckman to not allow her as Smith gets a rejection on the inside. It hits off the head of Buckman.
Yeah, Hannah stayed straight up right there, and kind of a bad break for Buckman because Hannah got the block, and it was going out of bounds, but it definitely did bounce off of her.
10-5, Grayson County leads. Smith, risky pass to Bowman. Bowman has it knocked back into her hand. Does a good job, though, to keep the dribble going. And now has a window, drives in, flip, shorts. I think she was looking for a foul, didn't get it. Tatum got the rebound for Bardstown.
That's one of those where she needed to go more aggressively.
Buckman inside the free throw line, in and out. Smith with a nice rebound for Grayson County. Hannah's doing a good job rebounding.
Yeah, you got to push right here.
Bratcher up the far side, near side of the floor, gives it to Kuiper, pulls up from 15 on the right side.
Nice.
Kenley Kuiper picks up where she left off. Timeout taken by Brian Jones now with 1:19 left in the first quarter. Stephen, I want to make sure I give a shout out here. I got a text message that came in. If you listened to the boys' game last night, you heard Travis Johnston. He wasn't thinking, he's got a big game on Tuesday. Grayson David, nope, doesn't. He had a big game this morning. His junior pro championships.
Oh, wow.
He's the head coach of the Bucks, and I just got a message that the Bucks won the championship, 30-28.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Coach Jay, you're listening right now, but clearly it wasn't your coaching, right? It was all the talent.
I would, if I would have known that and been a time, I would like to see how his intensity level switches between the high school team and the junior pro team, because I don't think that Bucks team had Antetokounmpo.
No, I don't think they had Giannis out there, but they had Tate Johnston.
Well, maybe in pound for pound, maybe a similar comparison.
They look identical, I know, for one, right? But congrats to the Bucks and congrats to Coach Johnston. He might say that that's more important than a region championship, but I think he'd still like to win a region as well. Maybe he could just win it all. Yep. Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
And they'll never forget a moment like that.
Absolutely not.
So congrats to the Bucks and all the other junior pro championship teams that won. As Buckman gets her free throw line extended jumper for her first points of the game, you weren't going to shut her out, Stephen.
No, you knew that was coming, and she does a really good job handling the ball and creating her own shot there.
Perkins in the near corner, feeds it into Smith, takes one dribble, Hannah off the glass, good for Hannah Smith. Really good job by Hannah on the inside there.
Yeah, we had the Buck Meredith for Sheriff play of the game the other night, but she also made another drop step that was really good in the first half. That was another really good play, and she's beginning to work on her game in the post a little better right now.
She's playing with confidence, and that is dangerous, and now comes around for a potential block, but I think she made a little bit too much contact there and picks up her first foul.
Yeah, she's done a pretty good job of watching the rotation to come across the lane, but then when the ball went the other way, they did a good job to get it back into, is that number 11, I think?
Leonia Stone is shooting free throws here for Bardstown. Anaya,
10,
she is a 52.4% shooter as Torrance comes in.
Pretty good sub right here because Hannah has had a tendency over the last few games. She'll pick up one quick one and then pick up another one. So get Lucy back in here and give Hannah a break.
It's 2 shots. They just had a quick substitution. Like you said, it doesn't matter that Lucy came in before. Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't get that, but.
So it is interesting here that at Bardstown, and I warned by there who I think she didn't make the shot, so I don't really know what the issue is there. She just had one free throw. Okay, and now Torrance loses the ball out of bounds. Steven, I don't know that I've ever seen that.
Yeah, I think that was just a miscue right there by the referees.
And the players. And
you'd think Coach Buckman would be all over that, but we don't have a 1-and-1 anymore.
Yeah, it should have been, the 1 which I'm glad. I love that they got rid of the 1-and-1.
Yeah, I do. I didn't know how I was going to like it, but I do like it now.
I agree.
Yep.
Bounce pass to Buckman on the cut. Buckman shot no good. This will be 2 free throws. Foul going to be called on the inside to Grayson County. I was warned by I'm not sure, I think it's their assistant athletic director as Peyton picks up her first foul there. Buckman is an outstanding free throw shooter, 89%. That the scoreboard here under a minute is a little weird.
Okay.
And if you look up there right now, Stephen, what does it say?
8:43, so I guess that's 8 seconds, 43.
8.43 seconds, so it has it in hundredths. I know that there was a minute when I walked in earlier as it was 52:90 on the clock, and I got a little confused there. I was like, wait a second. I don't know how that works.
52:90, wow, yeah.
Yeah, 52.9 was the right one, but it did definitely a double check. 14-9 Grayson leads. 4 seconds remaining. Up top to Bowman. Inside the volleyball line at the gun. Good for Peyton Bowman.
Go.
Deep 3 for Bowman. 17-9. Grayson has the lead at the end of 1. That is definitely a nominee for the Buck Meredith for Sheriff Play of the Game. Grayson up 8 at the end of 1. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Measles cases are on the rise, but there's good news. The MMR vaccine is the safest way to protect yourself and your community from measles, mumps, and rubella. Measles isn't just a rash. It can lead to serious health issues like pneumonia and brain swelling, even in healthy kids. That's why doctors recommend 2 MMR doses for lifelong protection. And cost shouldn't be a barrier. Many vaccines are free, even without insurance. Call 855-598-2246 to find a provider near you. This message is paid for by Kentucky Voices for Health, the Kentucky Broadcasters Association, and this station.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Stephen, you ever heard something that Bardstown head coach Ashley Buckman just said in the break?
Yeah, I could hear him tell his team. He said, hey, they're playing man-to-man. That's what we wanted. They've got a rim protector, so I'm assuming he's wanting them, if you do that drive. And they've done a pretty good job of it a couple times of kicking down to the man on the weak side when the defensive rotation hasn't come quite as good as what we'd like to see. But good job by Peyton knocking down that 3 there for the nominee for the Buck Meredith for Sheriff play of the game and pull out to a 17-9 lead.
Walk going to be called on Torrance to open up on that left wing. And the ball will head back towards Bardstown. You mentioned a lot of construction happening here. It's like a labyrinth to get into this place, but it is a very cool gym. First time making the trip here.
Got an old school feel to it.
It is something like, you're not quite like Hoosiers, but something that I think I heard Guerin, our director today, he made a really good point as Buckman curls around left side 3, rattles out, rebounded by Torrance. It feels like a gym you would see a Disney movie shot in.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really good way to describe it.
Yeah, it could be.
Bratcher being guarded tightly by the Lady Tigers. Handoff pass to Torrance. Torrance crosses it left wing to Bowman. Bowman bounce pass up top in between the circles to Bratcher. Bratcher spins all the way around, high bounce pass, Torrance back inside. Good decision, just not a great pass. And it's taken away, Buckman going coast to coast. Buckman stopped in the lane, spins all the way around. Nice move. Basket good for Ella Buckman. That is smooth.
Yeah, one of the things you're seeing out of her, Peyton face Gardner, but probably not going to be able to throw any kind of offense to her she hasn't already
Jordan
seen.
in transition, Perkins, and is fouled hard by Kimberlyn Graves.
Again, good job getting out on the break right there and being able to get the ball out to Jordan to be able to draw the foul where she's been pretty good from the line already this year.
Perkins this season from the charity stripe, 7 of 8. And now 8 of 9. Looking like Sydney Perkins out there. Sydney was always a really good free throw shooter.
Yeah, we talked about Buckman. I think for a little while she was actually number 1 in the state, kind of like Jack Logston was in free throw percentage.
Yeah, she's dropped down to, I think, only 4th right now.
Yeah.
It's clearly slacking.
And there was one of the girls above her that had only played 2 or 3 games, I think. So.
Well, I knew because Jack right now is technically 2nd as Perkins makes both of those free throws. But the player has only played 3 or 4 games. Down the right side, flip shot, good. Curling in for Bailey Pruitt for her first points of the game. 19-13, Grayson leads 6.5 left. Pruitt steals. Guess she didn't step out of bounds. Goes into the hands, though, of Torrance. Gives it off to Kuiper. Kuiper showing off her speed. Coast to coast. Kuiper to the hole.
Nice.
Kuiper with a basket.
Yeah,
She's
good.
so fast.
She is, and just about as fast with the ball as she is without it. And that's
and the thing is that
highlights.
she is only going to get faster as she grows up. An air ball on the shot. Out of bounds off of Bardstown. It'll head towards Grayson. Kenley, just her ceiling is massive.
Yeah, it really is, and got a opportunity to continue to grow, probably put a little more meat on her bones, and she's going to be a handful.
Torrance kicks
Good
it out
kick.
to the corner to Perkins. 3, too strong. It's an air ball picked up on the floor for Stone for Bardstown. Steven, you mentioned this Bardstown team is very, very, very young as well. A ton of freshmen to go along with a sophomore Buckman. 3 in the corner, it's short. Long rebound chased down by Bowman for Grayson County. Crosses it to Torrance. Probably not the right decision as Torrance has to run it down in the corner. She does it. Gives it to Kuiper. Takes one dribble off the glass. Kuiper can't get it to drop in. Picked up by Bardstown.
Yeah, not a good fast break right there after we had the opportunity to get out pretty quick. Like to have seen a basket there.
It's probably one of those that the decision to get it to Lucy was not a bad one. It just the timing was off.
Yeah, not exactly where she needed the ball. Give her a couple more steps.
Bardstown misses a shot. Grayson's got it into the corner. Perkins, three. Good
there we go.
For Jordan Perkins. Knocks in the open three. Perkins has gotten 5 points early, and Grayson's lead now is double digits at 24-13. 5 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah.
Buckman at the elbow, spins all the way around inside the free throw line. Basket good, and she's fouled by Grayson County. I think they'll give this to Lucy. It is on Torrance. It's just her first.
Yeah, you can tell that so much of their offense runs through her. Something to watch if you're watching at home too is watch how well she moves without the ball. She's really active. You never see her standing still, and just a really nice player.
She's one of those that it's tough to right now see, and obviously, I've seen her now for a quarter and a half. It's tough to see a hole in her game right now. I mean, because most of the things that you're seeing is she's missing some shots, but hey, that's basketball. Kuiper takes it right to the hole, misses the shot on the inside, out of bounds off of Perkins, and I think that's a good call.
Yeah, it looked like Jordy got a hand on that one, so would rather have seen maybe Kuiper circle that one out, set up the offense there, but you like her aggressiveness going to the basket.
And right now, with the way she's shooting it, you can't necessarily be upset as she is averaging 16.5 points per game over the last two. 24-16, 4:38 remaining in the first half. I see Coach True had enough. He just walked out of the gym. So
okay.
I don't know if he didn't like a call or something, but he's headed out. Maybe he need to go get himself a cheeseburger as Bratcher drives in, kicks it off to Kuiper, 18 feet top side, clanks off to the right. Long rebound chased down by the Lady Tigers of Bardstown as that's Pruitt. Pruitt, she's very quick with it too. Gives it back to Buckman, transition right side three, misses it front iron. Smith has it for Grayson County and immediately gives it off to Kuiper, who slows as she crosses the timeline. I think it's a really smart play by Kenley.
Yeah, when you got a break, you want to take it, Sam, but sometimes a better decision is just to scoot back and get your offense set up.
If you don't have numbers, unless you're LeBron, it's better just to wait for your offense.
Yeah, absolutely. Going 1-on-3, 1-on-4 is not
5 on 5 is a lot better than
do.
that. Smith on the inside goes up, recovers good for Hannah Smith. She's got 6 points.
Yeah, really, we've talked a lot with her about when Bree went out and how everybody has to step up and, how I think she had 14 the other night.
Bounce pass in the lane. Shumper good by Girdley. Her first points of the game. One of the first times we called her name. She's the lone senior on this Bardstown squad. Inside pass deflected. Kuiper runs it down, loops it up to Perkins. Perkins runs it down like a wide receiver, spins all the way around, gives it back into the corner to Kuiper. Kuiper back off right side now and walked with it. She slid that extra foot, kind of sped up a little too much, and that's one of the things. She's so fast that sometimes I think she forgets how fast she is.
Yeah, I think you're probably right there. And again, just now starting to get quite a few varsity minutes, and it's an adjustment. She's played a lot of basketball in middle school, a lot of freshmen, a lot of JV, but it's a different story when you get up in the varsity level. Everything moves a little bit faster. Every player is faster, stronger.
Bardstown inside to Buckman, goes through her legs, is Kuiper's Gardner. Good defense. Buckman blocked by Smith on the inside. Hannah says, not my lane. Buckman getting another chance, continuing her dribble as Kuiper was trapped underneath. Three up top, basket good.
Tough break right there for the Lady Cougars because it's a pretty good defensive possession.
They give it in as Bardstown is coming with more defensive pressure as Perkins weaves through as it's now a 5-point game, 26-21. Bowman on the left wing, hands it off to Perkins. Up top to Bowman. Bowman in the corner. Perkins, three, in and out. Good look. Long rebound run down by Bardstown, though. Tatum might have gotten away with a carry in the backcourt.
Yeah, I know the Grayson County side was wanting a call right there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 26-21. Handoff pass to Buckman. Buckman guarded by Kuiper. Uses her arm to create her own space. Grayson wanted an offensive foul. I don't think it was quite enough to initiate an offensive foul, though. Inside, Smith has it on the floor, rolls it off to Perkins, who then is shoved from behind by Tatum.
Jordy kind of fell right into Hannah right there and kind of helped each other up right there. Good job by the girls to be aware of where the ball is. It's always interesting to me when a player doesn't know where the ball is on the court. It's the most important thing.
I liked Ellie's reaction, too. She started laughing when she saw that.
Yeah.
Into Kuiper up the near side of the floor. Kuiper will break the timeline. Lady Cougars in the navy jerseys today. Kuiper on the right side. Gives it to Perkins in between the circles. Perkins being run backwards. Has it at the volleyball line. Left side to Bratcher. Bratcher feeds it inside to Smith. Takes one dribble. Smith creates her own space. Doesn't get the shot, but good move by Hannah there.
Yeah.
Buckman on the other side dribbles it off of her foot and almost saved inbounds, but Tatum ran out of real estate on that far side. 26-21, 1:17 left in the first half. I like that move from Hannah. She kind of lowered her shoulder ever so slightly just to create a little bit of space. And it
just didn't go in.
And
gotta go get it. Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal didn't make every single shot he took from on the inside.
Yeah, I know I've shared this before when she started. There we go.
Kuiper, she'll go in. Her flip doesn't go in. Hannah gets the rebound. Put back. No good off to the right.
Yeah, she wanted the foul on that one. I don't know that she did get fouled, but pretty good offensive rebound.
Buckman, bounce pass, left block, basket, good. They're letting them play. Stone gets the shot on the inside, and Bardstown has brought it to within 3 now at 26-23, under 50 seconds left. Perkins has to run it down and can't get there.
Good idea again, just not making the right, it was the right pass, just didn't make it.
Back in comes Kimberlyn Graves.
45 minutes, 13 seconds left on the clock.
Gosh, I hope not. Yeah, it is a little confusing. He warned me, and I'm glad he did. And I meant to warn you before we'd started, but on air's better enough. Buckman, 3 off the left side. It's way off to the right. Perkins with a rebound for Grayson, and I think I want to hold for the final shot here.
If they'll let you, Sam, I think I agree with you.
Unless there is a...
wide open.
Exactly. And I wouldn't even be against a little timeout here.
Yep.
Draw something up. 23 seconds and counting in the first half. Into Smith, takes one dribble. Smith goes up. I'm okay with that shot. And she gets the offensive rebound. Even better for Grayson. Bounce pass back to Kuiper with 13 seconds left. Kuiper drives downhill off the glass. Kuiper too strong. Rebounded by Bardstown with 7 seconds left. Got to keep her eye on where Buckman is. Coast to coast goes Pruitt. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Bowman for Grayson County. Loose ball on the floor. Buckman gets it. She takes a shot up. It's good, but it's well after the clock. The end of the first half, Grayson County leads Bardstown 26-23, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected. What you make it.
Cougar basketball on Litchfield's Country Station, 1039 The Moose.
Stephen, I think every small child in Bardstown is now on the floor right now playing basketball at the half.
Getting some shots up.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, there are, probably 20, 25 kids on the floor right now warming up. But Grayson up 3 at the half. You know, for the first quarter and a half, they dominated this game. Last 4 minutes, Bardstown kind of took, but I liked the answer of not letting this game just completely fall apart late in the half.
Yeah, I think we did a really good job early on the break, and then there was a few times there late where we still had the fast break outlet, but we probably made the right pass, just didn't execute it very well. That's probably something that Coach Jones and Coach Mack will be talking about here at halftime. But I like the heart that the girls were playing with. Everybody that stepped on the floor contributed.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing well. Listen, without Bree, it is an adjustment period.
Yep.
And it's not an adjustment period that takes 1 game, 2 games, or 3 games. They would be adjusting if they made it to the state championship game this year because Bree did so many things.
I was thinking about, you look at everything that Bree did, obviously the #1 scorer, and I think the thing that's probably been the most adjustment so far is that primary ball handling. The scoring is can be made up by several different players, but when you look and you're putting that more on Peyton Bowman there for the first couple games, but then Kenley Kuiper came in and stepped up. Jordan Perkins is handling the ball pretty well. We've seen some signs where Ellie Bratcher has gotten a defensive rebound, kind of like Brody Armstrong, and took it on herself. And everybody is doing those things that we need them to do to make those extra steps here.
Coming up on our halftime show, we'll run down some scores from around the region and the scoring from the first half of play. Grayson leads Bardstown at the half, 26-23. This is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
At your global getaway, we're all about creating unforgettable journeys. Now's the perfect time to plan your 2026 adventure. Fancy a Royal Caribbean cruise, a Hawaiian escape, or a magical Disney World trip? We've got you covered. As a Royal Caribbean Master of Adventure, we're here for your cruise weddings, honeymoons, and vow renewals. Trust us, you'll be in expert hands. Visit yourglobalgetaway.com and let's make your dreams a reality. Your adventure awaits.
Hi, I'm Bob with Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill. You might have noticed we don't have fancy decor or celebrity chefs. It's true, we've ignored the trend of upscale dining and extravagant renovations. That gets pretty expensive, you know. And in the end, it's the customer who pays for those upgrades. Not at Hometown Hangout. Our guests come to us for one thing, to have a great time. Whether you're with the family, the whole team, or just friends, you'll love our fun atmosphere, exciting games, and great food. Hometown Hangout on West White Oak. See you after the game.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
Station 1039, The Moose.
Welcome back to Bardstown High School, where Grayson County leads the half 26-23. Some scores from around the region. How about the Lady Toppers? They won today finally, Stephen. They were losing. They've lost 8 straight games, but beat Jacksonville State today. I know you were wanting an update on that, so you're welcome. LaRue County in girls basketball leads Thomas Nelson 42-27, heading to the fourth quarter of that game.
Muhlenberg over Ballard Memorial 56-50. Davis County over Bethlehem. I guess just across town. No, it was at Davis County.
Yes, because they were at Bethlehem. No, yes, I don't know. No, yeah, I guess, no, you're right. Yeah, I think I saw that, but Bethlehem was without one of their best players again that day as well.
Yeah.
That's girls' scores, too, to bring you. Any other interesting ones? We shout out to the Bucks. 30-28, winning the Junior Pro Championship.
Looking out here on the floor, I don't know that there's anybody that can take Tatum Johnston.
Yeah. Oh, listen, Brody Armstrong wouldn't have a chance. Would not have a chance to guard the Bucks. No question about it. Yeah, no. Yeah. I'd take them over them any day of the week. Scoring for the first half comes up next, 26-23, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Smith Overhead Door isn't just about opening and closing. We're about safety, security, and style for your home or business. As a Future Designs company, we're lifting expectations across Grayson and surrounding counties with top brands like CHI and Chamberlain.
Hey there, I'm Kevin Brooks with Smith Overhead Door. Whether it's a sturdy LiftMaster for your garage or a sleek Clopay door for your shop, we install and service with a commitment to reliability. Smith Overhead Door, we're opening up possibilities.
Secure your entrance at sohd.info.
Kentucky's outdoors is calling, and the time to answer is now. From world-class fishing on our lakes, rivers, and streams to renowned deer, turkey, small game, and other great hunting opportunities across the Commonwealth, don't forget your hunting and fishing license. Don't hunt or fish? You can still support conservation by joining Kentucky Wild and helping protect our most vulnerable wildlife. hunting and fishing licenses, Kentucky Wild memberships. They're investments in our wildlife and outdoor spaces, so they thrive for generations to come. Get yours today at fw.ky.gov.
Sophia A., absent, because transportation was absent.
Maria J., absent, because child care for siblings was absent.
Julio M., absent, because housing was absent.
Cole W.
Darren L.
Olivia H.
Absent.
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 When communities and schools is present, 99% of our students are present and ready to learn.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Duda Hudson in Litchfield today.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable.
Yeah.
And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. When you donate to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement. And the things you loved start a new life too.
On Litchfield's Country Station, 1039, The Moose.
Lady Cougars lead this game at the half 26-23. The scoring very quickly from the first half for Grayson. 7 for Peyton Bowman, 6 for Hannah Smith, 5 for Jordan Perkins, 4 for Kenley Kuiper, 2 each for Lucy Torrance and for Ellie Bratcher. For Bardstown, they're led by Ella Buckman. Let's see if I can do math here. I think that's 9. If I can count Stephen, which I probably can't. Second half comes up next. Grayson up 3 as this is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Paying for your student's college can feel overwhelming. Scholarships and grants help, but they might not cover everything. That's where the Kentucky Advantage Parent Loan comes in. With competitive low interest rates and no application, late, or other fees, the Kentucky Advantage Parent Loan offers a smooth and affordable solution. Owned and managed by a state-based nonprofit lender, we're committed to helping families like yours. Apply today and take the next step in supporting their dreams. Visit KentuckyAdvantageLoan.com or call 800-988-6333 to learn more.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
Cougar basketball on Litchfield's Country Station, 1039, The Moose.
About ready to roll here in the second half. Stephen, really quick, what's the biggest key in the second half for Grayson?
You don't let Buckman get free and try to limit everybody else as well. Basically, I'm going to say just don't let them score anymore.
Now, you know what? If neither team scores, that's going to be a good night to be a Lady Cougar. Might not be a fun game for us to watch, but Buckman has it driving in on Bowman. To open up here in this second half, Grayson leads by 3. Back to Buckman. Grayson did a pretty good job on her in the first half.
Yeah, holding her to 9.
Kimberlyn Graves walks with it on the inside.
My mother always had a very profound statement talking about basketball. And she loved basketball, but she would say, team scores the most points. That's who's going to win.
You see, I know I had and this will be for Garen, our director today, I had a quick recall coach in middle school. He'd always give us our pep talk as they give the ball into Hannah Smith. And he said, guys, you want to know our strategy is today? And we'd say, what's that? He says, we're going to score more points than the other team.
There you go.
He said, bold, bold.
Yep.
Shout out to Bob Barracks. I'm sure he's listening. In the corner, we'll give it to Jordan Perkins for Grayson County, 26-23, 7:18 left, and the pass deflected and taken away. Right decision, not good execution. Pruitt layup in transition is good.
Yeah, those turnovers, something that kind of plagued us a little bit there in the first half. Can't do that.
You think back to the game against Whitesville Trinity. That was the difference of why they lost the game.
Yeah,
his turnovers in that one was probably the worst all season.
Yeah, the unforced
Bratcher
turnovers.
trapped up top to Torrance. Torrance bumped, feeds it into Smith, takes one dribble, lost it, goes back up, gains it up, too strong, out of bounds, knocked into the hands of Bratcher, out to Bowman, 3,
there
got it!
That's a big shot right there, off of an offensive rebound.
After Bardstown knocked the ball into the hands of Bratcher. Kicking off into the corner, Kimberlyn Graves 3. It's short. Hannah with another rebound for Grayson. Hannah's probably at 6 or 7 rebounds.
Her mom said unofficially,
And Grayson throws it away.
7 at halftime, so that would have been 8.
So she could be in double-double range here tonight, as she is up to 6 points in the game. Grayson leads by 4, 29-25, 6:08 left in the third quarter. Buckman at the elbow. Buckman to the baseline. Smith with another block. That's probably her third block of the game as well. The inside, Smith looking for block 4, but over top. Bailey Pruitt puts the shot in. Pruitt averages 8 points a game. She's got 6 now. And this pressure giving Grayson fits. They give it into Perkins up the near side. Perkins then throws it away, but Smith goes up to grab it. Got to get it across, and Bowman does across the high side. Now thrown away again as Smith couldn't go up to grab it. Here comes Kimberlyn Graves. Run out, layup, good. Timeout taken by Brian Jones. 29 all, 5.5 left here in this third quarter. As this is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Paying for your students' college.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. Well, with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Biologically, no.
Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Emphatic conversation with his team there, showing some major frustration, and even it's deserved. It was just unforced errors, and when you're trying to pull off an upset on the road, can't have that happen.
Yeah, that's what's so frustrating is we're making simple passes really hard.
Torrance loops a pass off, and it's knocked and taken away by Buckman. Torrance comes over to help side and at least stop that from coming. Kimberlyn Graves, deep three, top side, it's good.
Yeah, here's a time in the game, Sam, where this will get away from you.
Perkins comes up the near side. She breaks the timeline. Bardstown has what I believe might be their first lead of the game.
I think you're right.
Torrance into Smith. Smith back out to Bratcher. Her three, right side, in and out. Rebounded by Bardstown on the inside. Buckman up the far side of the floor to break the timeline. Buckman on the left wing, hands it off, stepping into the left wing three, back iron missed by Woolston, and Bratcher had the rebound for Grayson County. Bratcher breaks the timeline.
Good pass.
Feeds it inside to Torrance.
There
Basket
we go.
Good on the right side for Lucy Torrance.
That's what we need a little bit more of, Sam. You got Ellie bringing it up by herself, looking for the open teammate, getting an easy lay-in.
Left wing Woolston. Woolston drives in on Smith, dumped it off to the right side. Smith with a block and saves it inbounds. Good play by Hannah. Bowman to run the point for Grayson.
Maybe another Buck Meredith for Sheriff play of the game.
Bounce pass in the corner. Perkins three. Good!
Yes.
It touched every part of the rim before dropping in.
Yeah, again, we get Jordy going on the outside. That's another layer. Bardstown
kicked
throws
out,
it away.
I believe, by Bardstown. And
Yeah.
It is Grayson Ball. I think that is the right call. I think it was off the foot of Bailey Pruitt.
I always like to see an official admit I didn't see it, and we saw the one down on the baseline do that.
And from his vantage point, he couldn't have seen it.
He couldn't have seen it, yeah.
I mean, honestly, Stephen, we had the best angle out of pretty much anybody
Yeah.
other than maybe Ashley Buckman, the head coach of Bardstown in his third season. Had a lot of success, 56-29. All he's done is made it to the region championship both years as a head coach.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
And it helps when you got your daughter out there who's a darn good ball player. Kuiper in the corner to Perkins. I'd have been okay if she'd have pulled that.
Yeah.
She wanted to.
Yeah, heat check there after hitting one.
Grayson's got the lead by 2 now. 3:30 left here in this third quarter.
Hannah doing a pretty good job of posting, but posting a little bit higher than I think Kuiper wants to see.
Yeah, she's posting right at the three-point line right now. Kuiper drives in, loses it.
Foul
It's
there,
taken away by Bardstown. Brian Jones wanted a foul. Coast to coast. Layup good. Really quick is Bailey Pruitt to put it in. Pruitt's got 6 points in the quarter, 8 for the game now. Inside pass taken away by Pruitt for Bardstown. Buckman on the right wing. Buckman drives in, bounce pass right side, back out to Pruitt. Right wing three, and Pruitt is missing it short. Rebounded by Kuiper, who knocked it into the hands of Bratcher for Grayson.
Big turn right there. That would have been a dagger, I think.
And Bratcher is fouled up the floor.
A little bit faster pace right there. I don't know what kind of pace
Girdley.
Bardstown likes to play at. You would think they probably want to get up and down the floor a little bit more, kind of leaning toward them. They're doing a good job getting the steals as well.
Bowman into the backcourt to Kuiper, who's going to run the point. There's a small child on the floor right now. Thankfully, they got her really quick. Kuiper being run backwards, trying to create her own space. Open is Bratcher on the left wing.
Yeah.
Bratcher at the elbow, gives it to Kuiper. Runner down the right side, too strong for Kuiper. Gets her own miss, though, and knocks it out into the hands of Perkins for Grayson. Up top, Bowman, 3, just inside the volleyball line. It's good. Another one put in for Peyton Bowman, her 4th 3 of the game.
Good job, Peyton, getting her shot back underneath her right there, doing a pretty good job guarding Buckman here.
37-34, and Smith going to be called for a foul. Buckman did a good job initiating that contact in a positive way.
Yep.
Smith's second. It'll be Buckman to the line, which is just about as automatic as it gets.
Yep.
Love to know how many free throws she shot in this gym.
Oh, man, you know a bunch. Her dad being the coach, you know she's a gym rat. I like the sub right here. Lucy Torrance coming in to replace Hannah Smith here. Probably give her a break here for the rest of the third quarter. Let her be fresh for the rest of the game.
Second one good. 37-36, Grayson leads by 1 with 2:10 left in the third quarter. Kuiper up the far side of the floor, picks the dribble up, crosses it to Bratcher. Bratcher into Torrance on the left block. Torrance spins all the way around, backside, rolls in for Torrance on the inside.
It's funny, sometimes Lucy makes the shot a lot harder than it has to be, but she made that one, so no complaints here.
Used her spin. On the other side, shot no good, but a foul gonna come. Shots coming as Torrance picks up her second foul.
Yeah, I'm okay with that foul. I don't know how number 10 shoots free throws, but she was going to lay that one in, so that's an okay one.
Stone is 0 of 1 today. 5:24 remaining, or 52.4 coming in, and she makes the first. See, Steven, the interesting thing is that was on a shooting foul. She should have shot 2. She's set to check in, I believe, as a number 12. And if it's a number 12, Steven, we're going to have a problem. Either that or I've lost my mind.
22.
22, okay,
yeah.
Good. Girdley checks back in. Stone makes both the free throws.
Not a good foul, Sam.
No. Bardstown back within 1 now with 1:50 remaining in the third quarter. Just full court man-to-man defense here for Bardstown. Bowman loops the pass off into the corner to Bratcher. Feeds it inside to Torrance. Back to Bratcher. Bratcher drives in. Shot no good, but free throws coming. Good ball movement by Grayson County.
Always like to see a two-man game like that with Lucy and Ellie, where Ellie threw it into her and she didn't just stand and wait. She kept cutting. Lucy dropped it off right to her going to the free throw line here.
Ellie 50% from the free throw line this season and misses the first.
Yeah, that one looked like it.
It doesn't look like something she's confident in doing in the least.
Yeah. That didn't look better.
And you know what? Former head coach said, you don't have to make them all.
Just can't miss them all.
I don't know if that coach has it patent. Buckman on the left side. Splits taken
nice.
away by Bratcher for Grayson. Good defense for the Lady Cougars as Bratcher takes it up the far side of the floor.
Good
Feeds it
pass.
inside to Torrance off the glass.
Oh, man.
To drop in. Rebound on the inside is a foul going to be called on Torrance. That'll be her third.
Yeah, I think she was a little bit farther away than she thought she was when she caught the ball. But buckets like that, Sam, in a close game are so important.
40-38. 1:15 left in the game.
I think I just heard Coach Jones say there's no reason to rush. Lucy rushed that one a little bit.
Kimberlyn Graves, hand off to Buckman. Buckman guarded by Bowman. Peyton playing good defense today.
She really has done a good job on Buckman, and I know I've seen Ellie get switched off on her a couple times.
Gets a steal.
Oh,
and then a foul going to be called on Pruitt. Tay Ellie's playing well tonight, too.
She really is. Just, her athleticism and plays hard.
Tough,
yeah. I'll agree with you there.
I mean, she's tough as nails.
And that's what we need right now, Sam.
You do.
Toughness.
And that's something, you can't coach somebody to be tougher.
Yep.
You're born with that. In the corner to Bowman, bobbles the pass, and it's taken away by Buckman. 2-on-1. Driving in on Torrance. Buckman pulls up. Shots missed. Offensive rebound, though, by Bardstown. Lucy did a good job there, not fouling, just
yes, she did. Yeah.
staying in the way.
Yeah, good job switching back there to get Peyton on Buckman.
30 seconds and counting. 3, Buckman, in and out.
Rebound
offensively missed. On the putback, Bratcher's got the rebound for Grayson County. Outlet to Perkins. Perkins runs it down in the corner with 17 seconds left here. Bounce pass inside to Bowman. Bowman goes up good on the inside for Bowman.
Good secondary break. Need to get a stop right here with 10 seconds left.
Grayson up 4. Kimberlyn Graves up top with 4 seconds. Graves kicks it off now to the right side. Deep 3 by Buckman. Back iron, not there. Bratcher with a rebound. And Grayson County leads Bardstown 42-38 at the end of the third quarter. This is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
In every Kentucky community, families are working hard, but struggling to access what should be basic essentials, housing and childcare. Not luxuries, not extras, essentials. The Kentucky Chamber is focused on improving access to housing and childcare at all ages and stages because Kentucky's families and businesses depend on it. When Kentuckians speak up, legislators listen. Go to OpportunityStartsHere.com and add your name because a stronger Kentucky starts with housing and childcare. OpportunityStartsHere.com.
Did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
42-38, Grayson County has the lead as the start of the fourth quarter. Stephen, the effort from the Lady Cougars last 2 games, I wasn't there the previous 2 following the injury to Bree, but it seems like the effort has been much better these last 2.
Yeah, almost. McLean County shoots it so well. That game was a little bit out of hand. Muhlenberg County really, really bad first half. But then seemed like something maybe flipped a switch in the halftime, and they've been playing much harder ever since then.
Plus, when you played McLean County, you had to deal with the bright lights and everything of the world-famous Sports Center that night. Kuiper inside, kicked by Bardstown, and it's going to stay. I semi-joke about that, but then there is also like a little bit of truth to that. You're walking into a big gym and so on. As Smith comes in,
floors longer,
Perkins will come
that's
out.
something we don't talk about.
Depth perceptions are different.
Got to do something else here. I don't know if we're able to get.
Kuiper on the left wing. 42-38, 7:35 remaining in the fourth quarter. This is where, you want to run clock, but you don't want to dribble the air out of it as Kuiper drives in. Might have been bumped, misses the shot, rebounded by Bardstown. Brian Jones was wanting a foul. I think he had a reason for it, but really they've let these 2 teams play today.
Yeah, they really have. Pretty good officiating.
And consistent.
Consistent, yeah.
And then we call that.
Yeah. Maybe going to be on Peyton or Kinley. No one.
Torrance. That'll be her 4th.
Yeah.
And Jordan Perkins going to come in. Brian Jones walks all the way to half court. I think he's probably going to ask the official, said, hey, you got a Valentine tonight? And you going anywhere good for dinner, right? Pass into Buckman. Dangerous
good
pass.
Defense by Ellie Bratcher on that one.
Screen. Buckman off the screen. 3 is short. Saved on the rebound and into the hands of Bowman. A little bit of mustard on that pass. Bowman was able to get it.
Able to catch up to it.
I was waiting for it. Kuiper on the left wing. Chase backwards. Kuiper keeps the dribble going. Kuiper.
Really good ball pressure there.
And wanting an offense foul, but you're not going to get one on Kuiper. Inside, Santa's fouled by Bardstown. They fouled by about 3 different Bardstown players on the inside.
I think it was the Meade County game. Hannah got really frustrated with fouls, and I heard the referee come over, talk to Coach Mack. He said, hey, she's going to have to be stronger with it before I'll reward her with a foul. And I didn't really like it, but referees are going to, see how the game's going. If you're going weak, much less likely to get the foul called. Too hard there.
Hannah goes 1 of 2 from the line. 43-38, Grayson leads, 6:40 left in the ball game. Buckman at the elbow. Gives it to Girdley. Girdley got Smith in the air. Smith falls down now, so it's 5-on-4. Hannah gets back up. Buckman misses the shot, and Kuiper gets the rebound. Buckman's not had a great night tonight.
No, she's not, and I think part of that is in
triple teamed is Kuiper. Gives it off to Perkins. Grayson's got numbers. Let's see if they know that they do, and they slowly wait.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Sam. We've seen several errant passes kind of get away from us there.
Kuiper drives in and walks with it.
Oh, man.
Up and down is going to be the call on Kuiper, and she knew it.
Could have drawn a foul there, but not a whole lot of disagreement from the bench on that one. I think Jones was looking there and said, hey, stop and do that little jumper.
Yeah, the little floater, the little Tyler Eulis, because that's so hard to defend.
Yeah.
43-38, 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Tatum on the right side. Driving in is Pruitt.
Nice
Pruitt's flip, good. Curled around the right side. Bailey Pruitt moves into double figures with that basket. Back to 3 now. Smith gives it off to Kuiper up that far side of the floor.
A lot better with taking care of the ball.
Kuiper gets a screen as the lane opens down the left side. Pull-up jumper missed. Rebounded by Bowman, though, on the inside. Bowman back up top to Smith.
Come on, Jordy.
One more pass. The right side, Perkins 3. Not there. On the floor, Smith got her hand on it, but Buckman had better positioning. Buckman angles back towards the middle. Buckman bounce pass into the corner to Kimberlyn Graves. She drives the baseline. Blocked by Smith.
Good recovery there. Bardstown did a good job on the initial break, and then we were able to recover. Hannah get the block there to keep from getting an easy bucket.
5:22 remaining here in the game. Grayson leads by 3. Kimberlyn Graves, corner 3, back iron not there. Rebound, Smith's got it for Grayson. Smith then gives it off to Bratcher. And Bratcher's going to take it up that far side of the floor, picks the dribble up, gives it into the middle, and a timeout going to be taken by Brian Jones. 5:11 to go. Grayson leads by 3 as this is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Struggling with mortgage debt from COVID? Team Kentucky can help. If you restructured your home loan and deferred payments to the end of your mortgage, you may qualify for up to $60,000 in assistance to pay off that debt. Help is also available for other COVID-related hardships if you meet income guidelines. Apply today at www.protectmykyhome.org. This ad is sponsored by Kentucky Housing Corporation, the Kentucky Broadcasters Association, and this station.
3:40, 5:11 left in the fourth quarter. What?
I really hope that got on air, Sam.
Because, I mean, the best part is that, for one, it didn't. Unless Guerin got me a little bit. But I just, no one, if it did, the person I was calling that would have not been.
Nobody known,
and listen, the word that I said was scumbag.
Yeah.
I called somebody a scumbag, but I like it, is what I said. And listen, it wasn't anybody in Grayson County. It wasn't anybody in the state of Kentucky.
That's exactly right, yeah. So, but no, I think this is a really important couple-minute stretch right here. 5:11, Lady Cougars are up 43-40. This will be one of the most important times of the game here, Sam, where we are able, hopefully, to run a few minutes off the clock and then get a bucket at the end of it.
Grayson has the ball out of the timeouts by Brian Jones, and they give it into the backcourt. It's taken away by Kimberlyn Graves to Buckman, spins in on Bowman, around, misses the gimme on the inside. Rebound knocked out into the hands of Kimberlyn Graves for Bardstown, and the Lady Tigers will get another opportunity here.
Yeah, got a little lucky there on that missed shot, but pivotal time in the game right here for the Lady Cougars.
Buckman thought about pulling up the 3, but Bowman contested well.
You haven't seen her get real frustrated. Just kind of continue to let the game come to her, not scoring probably exactly the way that she normally does, and a lot of that in tribute to Peyton Bowman as Ellie.
Buckman gives it up top to a 3 by Pruitt. Can't get it to drop in. Perkins runs down the loose board. She's double teamed and then saved by Bardstown, but saved out of bounds. Probably should have let that one go.
Yeah.
Tatum.
Yeah, because I think it was going to be off Perkins.
4:19 remaining in the game. Grayson leads this game by 3 points. Awkward place to pass in. Bowman gonna throw it into Bratcher, and Bratcher grabs it. 2-on-1 goes Bratcher into Smith. Smith recovers, can't get the shot to drop in, gets her own miss, put back no good. This time rebound, Kuiper and Bardstown fighting for it, and it's won by Bardstown. They're pushing in. Shot off the left side by Kimberlyn Graves is good.
Take off.
Kuiper drives in on Kimberlyn Graves. She stops in the lane and backs it off down the right side. It's a 1-point game with 3:50 remaining. Kuiper double teamed up that far side of the floor. Kuiper to the elbow to Smith. Deflected back now to Bowman. Bowman bounce pass to Perkins. Open corner three. Got it.
Man,
big
that's
one
big,
for Jordan Perkins.
Let's go. A little bit of a breakdown there at the top where Bardstown was really putting a lot of pressure on the ball. Jordan Perkins got away from her. They were able to find her, and she knocked it down.
46-42. Grayson leads now by 2 possessions with 3:25 remaining in the game. Pass deflected up top. Kimberlyn Graves keeps it going, though. Back to Buckman. Deep left side three. Good.
Yeah.
Her first 3 of the game. Ashley Buckman now wants a timeout. If it's a full, we'll keep it here. It'll be a full, so we'll take it with them. As the Lady Cougars lead by 1 with 3:18 left. This is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
You complete me. Together we're one. I never want to be without you. Together's more fun. Together we're one.
When I grow up, I want to be a ballerina.
Because dancing makes me happy. I get to entertain people, and nothing makes me feel more like me.
PI impacts millions of children's lives. Early and accurate diagnosis and treatment gives children like Olivia a chance to achieve their dreams.
It takes a great team to put on a show. It also takes a great team of caring people to keep a dream alive. And now my dreams are coming true.
For more information, visit our website at info4pi.org.
The game. Cougar basketball on Litchfield's Country Station, 1039.
46-45, Grayson County leads by 1. They have the ball with 3:18 remaining in the game here from Bardstown High School. Grayson trying to win their 2nd straight game here on the final Saturday of the regular season. Perkins picks the dribble up in the backcourt. Loops it over to Bowman up the far side. Bowman outlet to Kuiper. Kuiper drives downhill. Run over the lane. Good for Kuiper down the right side. She's got 6 points.
Just so fast, Sam, when she's got the ball, a full head of steam. Good job to get her to lay that one in. Can't let Buckman get free here after seeing the 3 go in the basket the last time.
In the words that you like to use, Peyton Bowen better know what kind of gum she's chewing right now.
Exactly.
You better be crawling in the jersey.
Yep.
On the backdoor cuts, Kimberlyn Graves don't want to leave her open either. In and out on the 3. Kuiper had the rebound, picks it up. She's double teamed, trying to find a guard and finds it to Bratcher.
Got Perkins wide open on the other end. Don't know if
Bratcher probably can't see it. Doesn't really have a window as Bratcher is bumped from behind, and it's taken away by Bardstown. Now they nearly throw it away, and Buckman runs it down up the near side. They're really letting these teams play. Buckman at the free throw line. Buckman up top. Down the right side, in on Smith, flips it up, and a foul, and that definitely was a foul on Hannah. 3rd foul called on her, and you're fouling the player you do not want to foul in Ella Buckman.
Yeah, don't want to send her to the line because it's almost as much as a lay-in right there.
Brian Jones talking to the official right now, asking for an explanation as to what he may have seen on that. First one's good from Buckman, makes it a 2-point game now. Gets the second one to drop in. 48-47, 1-point game, 2:18 left in the game.
Bardstown pulling their pressure back a little bit.
Drives in, gets around the defense. Kuiper to the hole, layup good for Kenley Kuiper.
Continuing her good streak right here, Sam.
That was not a freshman shot. That was a senior level shot for Kenley Kuiper with confidence. Kimber Graves knocked away by Perkins, and a foul going to be called on Kimberlyn Graves, I believe. It is on Kimberlyn Graves. That is her 2nd.
Jordan Perkins kind of held in right there and continued to fight for it.
Looping pass into Kuiper like a wide receiver. Kuiper back to Smith. Layup good for Hannah Smith. She moves into double figures now with 10 points. Probably is a double-double today.
Yeah,
Grayson up 5.
Kind of been watching that a couple times where they were really face guarding.
Buckman 3, top side. Not there. Smith with a rebound for Grayson County. Spins around and gives it off now to Bratcher. Bratcher up the far side of the floor. Knocked out of bounds by the Lady Tigers. 1:32 left.
Really got to be strong with the ball right here, Sam, because you're going to probably be expecting fouls to come if you want to start running some clock here. Got to get it over.
Kuiper breaks the timeline, gets around Kimberlyn Graves. 1:25 remaining in the fourth quarter.
I think the word we'd use right now is patience. You don't necessarily have to run a ton of clock, but be patient and get a good shot.
Yeah, if you get a good shot, you need to take it. Because 2 points is just, they're asking, right now they're calling to foul Ellie Bratcher, and there it is. Pruitt hugs Bratcher, and they have fouls to give, though.
Say just the third foul according to the scoreboard right now. So again, you got to be strong when the ball comes towards you. You can't wait for it to come. You got to go get it and then be ready to start pivoting. I know Coach Jones standing here on the sideline is ready.
And we have a foul away for the ball. Kenley Kuiper
I think it was on Jordan Perkins. Jordan Perkins knocked Kenley down after she was fouled, I think, by
Kimberlyn Graves, rather. 1:09 left. They give it into Perkins. Perkins is trapped and pushed from behind by, I don't know if they'll give this to Buckman or if they'll give this to Tatum.
Yeah.
They give it to Buckman. That is her first. That's going to put Jordan Perkins to the line, 2 of 2 today. Jordan's played well today. She's got 11 points. She's got 2 coming here. Again, this season, Jordan from the free throw line, 9 of 10. 2 big ones coming here.
Just getting ready to say, Sam, how big are these?
This is the first long.
A little bit too hard.
One more coming for Jordan Perkins. Nothing but nets.
6-point lead. You can't allow any threes right here, so you got to make sure you're staying up on Buckman. If she gets around you, let her go.
Buckman gets around Bowman, runs into Smith, flips it up, no whistle, and it's taken away by Grayson County. Outlet to Bowman, and a foul away from the ball on the pass. It's going to be called on Buckman.
I think I hear some of the Bardstown fans calling for a foul, but Hannah was definitely straight up on that one.
Ellie Bratcher called for is going to have free throws coming.
Ellie's the one they're probably wanting to put on the line right now.
And you know what Ellie should do here?
Knock them both down.
And makes the first.
You make your free throws. You don't give up any three-pointers. I think right now, Sam, you can walk out of here with a big win.
Bratcher makes both free throws. Huge free throws for Ellie Bratcher. It's an 8-point game. 53.4 seconds left. Grayson playing without their leading scorer, Bree Jones, who will miss the remainder of the season, coming up against a team that's been to back-to-back 5th Region championship games on their home floor.
Really good job.
And are taking them to the end. 3 is banked in by Kimberlyn Graves. 35 seconds left. Perkins up the far side of the floor. It's probably a player you want to shoot free throws. Foul called on Ella Tatum, her second. And again, 2 coming for Jordan Perkins.
24, yeah.
Jordan has 12 points today. She knocks in both of these, she'd have a new career high.
All right.
I think that sounds pretty good. What do you think?
It.
Too strong in the first.
She's got good arch. I know watching her on her three-point shooting, she puts good arch on it, but a little bit too strong on a few of these.
Her free throws are so similar to Sydney's.
They are, I agree. There you go.
Gets the second. 6-point game, 56-50. Under 30 seconds remaining in the game. Kimberlyn Graves up top. At the elbow, handoff pass. They're going to have to start to go at some point. Buckman, step back 3, top side, not there. Offensive rebound, put back good on the inside by Bardstown, and a timeout is going to be taken with 15.04 seconds. I like that we could do hundredths of a second right now, Steven. So that rounds down to 15 seconds remaining in the game. Up 4. This is one of these scenarios here where you're drawing up a play to get the ball in the hands of one of your best free throw shooters, and I'm a firm believer here. And I know it's, you look up and down that bench and you say, hey, Ellie Cox, you haven't been in the game at all tonight, but you can make your free throws if you go in there because that's what you need. You make your free throws, you pretty much can't lose.
Yeah, there's probably a couple different schools of thought on that. I don't know if you want to bring somebody in who hadn't played at all, but definitely the players that are on the floor right now, no doubt you're being strong with the ball, expecting the foul to come, and you got to make at least one of them, preferably both.
Making them both makes it to where they have to hit 2 threes. Luckily, it is a 2-possession game right now. So if you miss them both, you still have that little bit of a window to help you out.
Yeah, something to watch. A lot of times coaches maybe will put a maybe get a player, say, hey, try to get a cheap foul here on a charge or player control. So you can't, if you're the Lady Cougars right now, you can't run over somebody because you know the referees, who I think have done a really good job tonight of being consistent.
Bratcher to trigger in with 15 seconds left. They give it into Kenley Kuiper, and she is fouled by Kimberlyn Graves. That is her 4th. 2 coming for the freshman Kenley Kuiper, who has been really outstanding over this last week.
Yep, going back to the Muhlenberg game, has led us in scoring the last 2 games, and I don't know how many she's got tonight.
8 tonight, looking to go in double figures for 3 straight games. This year, 61%. She can do that if she makes both of them. And does on the first.
That's a big one, Sam.
And I like it. You pull the defense back, and I'd honestly pull the entire defense back here.
Probably. Just put somebody up token so they can't roll the ball up the floor.
Kuiper misses the second, goes in and out. Buckman with the rebound. 5-point game with 10 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Buckman angles back towards the middle, inside the volleyball line. 3-pointer, back iron, not there. Rebounded by Bowman for Grayson County. Bowman then is fouled by Buckman with 4.2 seconds left. And how about the Lady Cougars?
Man, just another, the word that popped in my mind was supreme effort, Sam. Again, everybody pretty short bench that it has been all year, even obviously shorter now with the team leader, Bree Jones, sitting over there on the bench. But I tell you, got to make her feel better when she looks at her teammates out there pulling out a big win here on Valentine's Day. I love it.
I see what you did there. Grayson County is going to defeat Bardstown. Big upset victory on the road tonight. Bowman, both of those free throws are money. 59-52, just don't foul here if you're Grayson.
Yep.
I wouldn't even play any defense.
No, just do not foul.
And it comes up, runner from 90 feet, not there, and Grayson County comes to Bardstown tonight and pulls off an upset on the road to defeat the Bardstown Lady Tigers by the final score of 59-52. 5th quarter show comes up next as this is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
When I grow up,
For each life moment, your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. Your kids may be eligible now, even if you've applied before. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Get started now at insurekidsnow.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Across Kentucky, treatment providers, state and local governments, and nonprofit organizations are working together to support your pathway to long-term recovery. These providers and communities of recovery will walk alongside you and help you find your recovery journey. If you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, the KY Help Call Center can connect you with resources right now when you call 833-8KY-HELP. You can also visit findhelpnowky.org to find treatment options near you.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post-9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I realized I could be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
Measles cases are on the rise, but there's good news. The MMR vaccine is the safest way to protect yourself and your community from measles, mumps, and rubella. Measles isn't just a rash. It can lead to serious health issues like pneumonia and brain swelling, even in healthy kids. That's why doctors recommend 2 MMR doses for lifelong protection. And cost shouldn't be a barrier. Many vaccines are free, even without insurance. Call 855-598-2246 to find a provider near you. This message is paid for by Kentucky Voices for Health, the Kentucky Broadcasters Association, and this station.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Humongous win today for this Grayson County Lady Cougar team. They go on the road and take down Bardstown 59-52. Stephen, I mean, this just, what a win.
Yeah, just really good heart by all of the girls. Everybody that came on the floor played hard. And, you know, just looking here, you hold Ella Buckman to 16 points.
A very quiet 16.
A very quiet 16, and I really contribute a lot of that to Peyton Bowman and the defense that she was able to extend on her.
It's another one of these games that, you know, we'll still have to discuss the Hometown Hangout MVP, but it's one of these that we could give out to probably 3 or 4 different players. I thought Ellie Bratcher did some really good things today. Jordan Perkins ties her career high with 13 points. Huge 3 that she hit in that fourth quarter. Kenley Kuiper again played great.
Talked about Ellie Bratcher, her stepping to the line and hitting those 2 free throws right there at the end was really that kind of put it away for us. I thought was just huge.
Yeah, it's one of those that we could give out a ton of different Hometown Hangout MVPs, and I have somebody in my mind that I think is my pick, and we won't have that discussion here on the air. Coming up, we will run down the scoring from around the region, the scoring from this game, and we'll hopefully get a chance to talk to Coach Jones. I'm sure there's a little bit of a celebration happening in that locker room right now. As again, your final score, Grayson County defeats Bardstown by the final tally of 59-52. More on the Fifth Quarter Show comes up next, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Dear Coach, they don't teach you that inner strength is the most important kind of strong, but you taught me that.
They don't teach you how to build confidence in yourself or how to deal with all the pressures all at once, but you taught me that.
First tee was more than golf. It's where I discovered what I'm capable of.
You didn't just prepare me for 18 holes. You were preparing me for every day of my life. Learn more at firsttee.org.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
On Litchfield's Country Station, 1039 The Moose.
See if there isn't a score or two from around the region to bring you here as we wait for Coach Jones, or maybe Coach Mack decides he wants to talk after a game like this. Or
Mack ain't going to talk.
Yeah, Mac never wants to talk to us. I don't know that I necessarily blame him either. Boys basketball, LaRue County leads Thomas Nelson 17-12 at the end of the first quarter.
On the girls' side, Owensboro Catholic over North Hardin 64-48.
Look at
Owensboro
that.
Catholic.
Just saw it at the same time. They're playing really well right now.
Playing really well at the right time. I think beat Davis County the other day. And
by a decent margin as well, and Davis County beats Bethlehem 51-50. We'll talk to Coach Jones next. Big win tonight for Grayson County as this is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
At your global getaway, we're all about creating unforgettable journeys. Now's the perfect time to plan your 2026 adventure. Fancy a Royal Caribbean cruise, a Hawaiian escape, or a magical Disney World trip? We've got you covered. As a Royal Caribbean Master of Adventure, we're here for your cruise weddings, honeymoons, and vow renewals. Trust us, you'll be in expert hands. Visit yourglobalgetaway.com and let's make your dreams a reality. Your adventure awaits.
Hi, I'm Bob with Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill. You might have noticed we don't have fancy decor or celebrity chefs. It's true, we've ignored the trend of upscale dining and extravagant renovations. That gets pretty expensive, you know. And in the end, it's the customer who pays for those upgrades. Not at Hometown Hangout. Our guests come to us for one thing, to have a great time. Whether you're with the family, the whole team, or just friends, you'll love our fun atmosphere, exciting games, and great food. Hometown Hangout on West White Oak. See you after the game.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
1039 The Moose.
Welcome back here to Bardstown High School. Lady Cougars win today. Coach Jones joins us now. You're probably hearing us multiple times, aren't you? There you go. Does that sound a little better now?
Yeah.
That's what I get to hear all the time in my ears, so I'm used to it. But what a huge win.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think right from the get-go, probably we were just talking a little bit off air. I think from the halftime of Muhlenberg County on, I think our girls are really playing with a lot of confidence and a lot of belief, you know, in themselves and in their teammates, probably as much as we've had all season. And I think that's why you're seeing us play the way that we're playing. I think they really feel confident in what we're doing, you know, what our game plans have been the last couple of games. I think they feel good about them, like they can execute them. I think they feel great about moving the ball to one another. And, you know, it's just, you know, I told them, I said, they're playing some absolute really good basketball. And that's the thing, is it's just really good basketball. The cuts we're making, the passes we're making, the shots we're taking, you know, all the way around, it looks really good. And yes, you're spot on. I think it's an incredible win for our team. You know, this was one, you know, when we knew we were coming here early in the year, I chalked it up as this would be a good test for us. And you know, that's being 100% healthy. I thought it was going to be a really good test for us. Buckman is an absolute incredible player. I don't know that we've faced a girl that's got a better turnaround jumper in the 5 or so years that I've been coaching basketball. I don't know that I've seen anybody shoots like she does. You know, and you know, just super proud of the girls. You know, I thought the young girls played great in the early game, and I told the ones that were left over that. I said, you know, I didn't get to really talk to them before, but I thought they played really well, and I thought this group came back and played really well on top of that as well. And so I'm just excited to be a part of it and watch them, have this success, without Bree. And I think really halftime, we had maybe a little bit of a coming to Jesus moment at halftime down at Muhlenberg and talked about, believing and showing it with our effort and our play. And I think they believe. And they think they've got a shot every time they step on the floor right now, and that's half the battle.
Anytime you can come to Jesus, Coach, is a good decision.
Absolutely.
So I'm glad to hear that.
Amen.
But, there was one spell, I think it was maybe early third quarter, we had a few turnovers back-to-back, and you just kind of get that thought where it's like, oh, man, not again. But then we were able to force a few turnovers on them. Active hands and did a good job. I thought Peyton was phenomenal on Buckman all night, holding her to 16 points. And, again, we can't say enough good things about her. There was a couple of times where Ellie got switched off on her, and she did a really good job. But, again, the team effort that we're seeing from these girls rallying. And, I told Hannah right after she was talking about, really let down with Bree. And I said, well, go out there and win them for her.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you're absolutely doing it for your teammates. And, maybe that might be something you can do to make her feel a little bit better. But I thought everybody for us stepped on the floor, had positive minutes.
Yeah, I think at halftime again, our rotation's not very deep. It hasn't been all year, but again at halftime, everybody that stepped on the floor had scored. Yep. That's a great thing for us. And I think people were hitting some timely shots. I thought we were doing a good job moving the ball. For me, that time where I was thinking, oh, man, was probably about 4 minutes to go before halftime. And we had a 10-point lead, and at halftime we walk in up 3.
Yeah.
And I really felt like we were a little bit fortunate to only go up or to be up 3. I think they had some opportunities to maybe tie that thing up
Did they take the lead once?
I don't know that they.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
They did.
Okay.
Because remember, we made a comment saying I think that's the first time they've led.
Yeah.
And so I thought our girls did a good job of just continue. But I thought that we let them force the pace there in that little couple-minute stretch. That we were playing too fast, and they sped us up. Not necessarily with pressure, just they were running, and so we started running, and we were rushing some shots. I don't think we took bad shots.
No.
But they were early possession shots. One pass and a shot goes up. And we are so much better when the ball moves around and touches 3-4 girls' hands, and we get a few cuts and a few relay cushions and things like that. And, and that's what we talked about at halftime is, girls, we got to play our game at our pace, our speed, and not let them dictate the pace of play. And I thought in the second half we did a much better job of that. And like you said, I think Peyton did a phenomenal job on Buckman. I thought Kinley Kuiper again came in and played absolutely huge minutes. And, the little guard, number 2, Journey, she's probably as quick as anybody we've faced all year. And, I thought Jordan did a nice job on her early.
Kind of reminds me of the girls' Unique Swanigan from Owensboro that we'll see. The one time I think you were talking about there is when Lucy got it on a fast break on the far side and kind of rushed it up. And I heard you tell her there's no need to be in a rush.
Yes.
She could have taken another
and I think Hannah's been doing a little bit better job of gathering herself before she lets the ball go up, because at times she tends to rush her shot a little bit and is off balance or doesn't quite have good hold of the ball. But, no, I couldn't agree more all the way around. The girls played outstanding. I think I think our practices have been pretty good. I think the young girls give us a good look when we ask them to, and we worked on some things yesterday in anticipation of this game, and I thought the girls did a nice job of coming out and executing once again.
Max said, Coach of the Year, pointed to you. That's what he said. He said as he was walking by.
What did Coach Drew have to say after the game?
Well, I said something at halftime, I think, about, like, rush shots, and he went to the door and he repeated rush shots. And I said, you're right, they were rushed. You're right. And the girls all kind of chuckled there at halftime. And
I noticed there was one moment, too, where he left the gym in the middle of the game. And I think it might have been when that run happened in the second quarter. I think he just needed to calm himself a little bit, which I think is smart. 1 week left.
Yep.
You've got Owensboro on Tuesday, and then Friday, Hancock County. what's the next week
There's a
look
chance
like?
we might be adding a game.
Correct. I didn't want to speak to that.
Yeah, we don't know if that's going to happen or not, but hopefully we'll know here pretty quick.
But right now you got 2.
Yep.
What do those days look like leading into the biggest one?
Well, I told them tomorrow we were off. They need the opportunity to rest and whatnot. We'll come in Monday and spend the day kind of preparing for Owensboro. They've been playing much better basketball and they're in the second half of the year. I don't know that it's necessarily paying off in a bucket load of wins for them, but playing really good basketball.
I was talking to Newbie. I think they were up on Catholic at half, maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we'll have to have a good game plan and be able to execute. They're going to be lots of pressure and what have you. And then, the plan is, Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday probably be kind of an us day where we just shoot it around a little bit and get some shots up and not try to really wear anybody out. Thursday, we prepare for Hancock County on Friday, and I think the girls. I will say this: I think everybody sees, we're down Bree, and then all of a sudden we get all this intense full court pressure. And I think our kids are handling that absolutely brilliantly.
The turnovers we had were really more unforced.
Yeah, well, and I think that in the
half
half court, yes,
Yep.
absolutely. And that's what I told them too. I said we got to quit turning the ball up here, and take care of the ball and make good passes. Just a couple of errant passes, but I think they've done a good job of that. But 2 for sure to go, and me and Mac talked, I guess maybe Thursday, that after that win, it's a great win for us too. That it'd be really a testament to our program if we can get back to 20 wins. Spending the last 3 weeks of the season without Bree, and we may just be able to do it, and I think that'd be a great, again, testament to the girls that we have playing in our program right now to continue on. Like I said before, there's a little bit of a learning curve we've been on, and I think we're that curve is going pretty well for us.
Coach, congrats on the win. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, appreciate
That's
it.
Coach Jones. More comes up on the 5th quarter show after this, as this is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Smith Overhead Door isn't just about opening and closing. We're about safety, security, and style for your home or business. As a future designs company, we're lifting expectations across Grayson and surrounding counties with top brands like CHI and Chamberlain.
Hey there, I'm Kevin Brooks with Smith Overhead Door. Whether it's a sturdy LiftMeister for your garage or a sleek Clopay door for your shop, we install and service with a commitment to reliability. Smith Overhead Door, we're opening up possibilities.
Secure your entrance at SOHD.info.
Kentucky's outdoors is calling, and the time to answer is now. From world-class fishing on our lakes, rivers, and streams to renowned deer, turkey, small game, and other great hunting opportunities across the Commonwealth, don't forget your hunting and fishing license. Don't hunt or fish? You can still support conservation by joining Kentucky Wild and helping protect our most vulnerable wildlife. Hunting and fishing licenses, Kentucky Wild memberships, they're investments in our wildlife and outdoor spaces, so they thrive for generations to come. Get yours today at fw.ky.gov.
Sophia A., absent, because transportation was absent.
Maria J., absent, because child care for siblings was absent.
Julio M., absent, because housing was absent.
Cole W.
Darren L.
Olivia H.
Absent.
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 When communities and schools is present, 99% of our students are present and ready to learn.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Duda Hudson in Litchfield today.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable.
Yeah.
And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. When you donate to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement. And the things you loved start a new life too.
On Litchfield's Country Station, 1039, The Moose.
Big win tonight for the Lady Cougars. The scoring very quickly for Grayson County. 17 for Peyton Bowman, 13 for Jordan Perkins, 9 for Smith and for Kenley Kuiper, 6 for Lucy Torrance, and 5 for Ellie Bratcher. Our hometown hangout MVP, we talked about it, and there's a lot of good candidates, but I think, an MVP can be big moments as well, Stephen, and I think the 2 free throws Ellie Bratcher hit were daggers.
Yeah, I can't agree with you anymore. And Ellie, obviously is not the scorer, but she does the other things that we need her to do and probably executes her job as well as anybody does. We talked about the defense that Peyton Bowman played on Buckman, and I know Ellie switched off on her a few times, and Ellie's really been one of the ones that has stepped up big time here in these last few games, handling the ball, playing good defense. I think she had 13 rebounds in one of the games the other night, too, I was looking at. So, yeah, cheers to Ellie Bratcher.
Yeah, she's the hometown hangout MVP, and then our Buck Meredith for Sheriff play of the game was at the end of the first quarter. Peyton Bowman beat the buzzer with a deep three. So that's our play of the game for this one. So Tuesday is a big one. Lady Cougars, best of luck to them as they travel to Owensboro, but the boys will have the coverage of that game. Biggest game in the region all year, probably in any sport.
Yeah,
and
I think it's been one that's been circled by both teams and probably a lot of other teams. Other teams that aren't playing probably will come out and watch that one. So I'd look for a big crowd. It's at Owensboro High School.
It is at Davis County.
Davis County High School, yeah.
It'd be nice if it was at Owensboro High School because then you'd be able to watch it because
right,
you'd be there.
That's right. That's what I was thinking. I didn't know if they would transfer it over to the Mecca or not. But
don't you even put that – I swear to goodness, Stephen, if I get a text message – Travis Johnson would not let that happen.
Yeah.
Travis, if you're listening right now, don't you dare let that happen because then we can't – I'm
sorry, I shouldn't have.
You've ruined my Saturday evening now.
Go get you something to eat.
I'm going to need more than that probably. We are in Bardstown, so I'll be okay. That'll wrap us up here for tonight. Lady Cougars win 59-52. Want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for their hard work. Your director was Garen Double M Johnson, and your camera operator was Addison Parker.
I'm going to make you give Addison a nickname before the end of the year.
Well, see, what's funny is Garen was supposed to give him one, but the one Garen wanted to give, I refused to actually call her.
Okay.
I'll tell you off air, I'm not going to call her that on air.
All right.
It's not that it's just I can't do that. But
gotcha.
So for Stephen the Mop Smith, this is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.
This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105. Tonight's Cougar contest is sponsored by Future Designs Building Materials, Duda Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone. Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm Agent Carter Harrell, your global getaway.